Can you guys believe it? We're so back. Chat, we're so back. We're so back. That's the wrong button. I may have built this scene approximately 5 minutes ago, so I might be a little stupid, but it's fine. But how are we doing, chat? We're so back. I've missed some CPL action, guys. Let's get this scoreboard set up here. Oh, man. I am excited. Genuinely, CPL is my favorite. I like CPL, guys. What can I say? I'm a simple man. You give me Brood War, I give you videos of Brood War. Hey, how's everyone? You know what? It's Wednesday, guys. You've earned it. Cheers. In our beautiful koozies. Yo, Athena, how we doing? It feels so weird streaming on a Wednesday. Don't tempt me. I wish. Are you kidding? I would become the Twisted. Have you guys seen the guy who has like a full set of Twisted T armor? I would absolutely do that. Well, so worth if I get sponsored by them. I would also get 0 work done after that. Absolutely none. Oh, guys. Brood War. Oh, I'm so down. Don't get me wrong. I'm so down. Twisted T, hit me up. Oh, why are you? Oh, it's because it's almost dead. Damn. Battery micro's dead. Oh, this is going to be a boring start to the stream. Except it won't. You know why? Because we have what I consider to be one of the most interesting PVZs. Just on paper. Oh, Roddy did win? I didn't get a chance to watch. I was on site all morning and part of the afternoon. Because a bunch of other people don't know how to do their job. I don't care. Spoilers don't exist. In my opinion, spoilers don't exist. Well, unless it's something I actually care to be. Things like SSL, if you spoil that for me, I'm going to shoot you. But, like, oh, Roddy won a tournament that I was loosely following already anyways. Like, that doesn't matter. The only reason I don't want you to spoil SSL or similar for me is because I'm actually watching it, you know, invested. For the Roddy tournament, I don't care. It's like the weeklies. Like, I don't always get to watch them, so I don't really care if people tell me. Yeah, Superstar League, the Brood War tournament. Oh, man, I'm just happy to be home, streaming, hanging out with you people. You know, all of my favorites. All right. Why is my camera so high? Why am I slouching? I guess that's the better question, because I haven't moved my camera, which means I'm slouching. There we are. That's better. Oh, how you doing, minions? Hey, look. You didn't get hit with the bad weather for once. Congrats. Good job, Houston. You survive another day. So for now. For now. Oh. And you got ribs? Yeah. So do I. They're like, they're all right in here. Ribs do sound good, though. I had Chinese food for lunch. So there's a Chinese place over where I used to live, which is just a few miles that way anyway. And the site that I was at is actually a block that way. So I was hanging out, me and my coworker were like, what do you want to do for lunch? He's like, kind of feeling Chinese. And I'm like, I know a place. I know a place. We both got a reasonable amount of food. Like, you get, like, a decent to-go container, right? Kind of like, you know, a little rectangular one like this. And I get sesame chicken with lo mein, extra chicken. right? And it's perfect. We both like started eating, and like we eat a lot, right? We were walking around essentially an old school for 5 hours, 10, 11, 12, okay, 4 hours and change. So we worked up a bit of an appetite, and we both get like a few bites in, and we're just like kind of full. This is really filling. So I have like 80% of Chinese my Chinese food ready for lunch tomorrow. Oh, it was so good though. Dude, ribs smoked for 6 hours is absolutely the play though. I'll give you that one. Give you that one. I'm gonna lock my chair before I fall back in it. Did you get that pylon? So this was an old collector's item. I don't remember from what anymore. But I think it was a Legacy of the Void thing. Don't quote me. So it's got USB ports on it, right? And the idea is that like you plug it in and it lights the pylon lights up and you can charge your phone and shit. It's super neat. The problem is the barrel plug sucks, and my power cable always just fell out, so I've just never bothered anymore. Because I mean you can't see it, but I have a rack mount PDU down here that also just charges all my devices, so I don't need to deal with the pylon. So instead it can just sit here beautifully, and it can warp in DTs behind me. Ah, that's fine. I'm a detector. I would know. I would know if someone was warping in DTs. Or cannon rushing. Knowing Escalade. I'm going to get cannon rushed having a pylon here. Guys, what do you want to say? Do you want to watch some Starcraft? Trade deal? You guys get to listen to me, which is, the worst end of the trade deal. I give you some Starcraft. Probably the better end of the deal. I don't know. Instead of listening for chat response, because as a streamer, it's my job not to care about you guys. So you can say whatever you want. I'm launching it anyway. Got him. All right, guys. First game of the night. Let's go. Spawning here in the top right-hand side with the red drones. Give it up for Goose. Goose is one of the most hilarious people I've met. Like, he's one of those people that I don't know if he tries to be funny, but he absolutely is, and I love him. Give it up for Goose. Bottom right-hand side. This dude, keep him away from the alcohol. Holy shit. This man at both lands. So at Montreal, this man, the night before we start, we go to a bar, and they have like a tray. You can order like a tray of shots, right? And he ordered, it's like 5 or 6 shots, right? It wasn't a lot. It was like 4 or 6 maybe. And he ordered like 4 or 5 trays. And he is definitely an I love you drunk. And it was hilarious. I absolutely love this dude. Give it up for Least. The best part is, Chat Starland in Chicago, we we go to Korean barbecue after Sunday night, and he gets trashed on soju. It's just like, I love you guys. I'm like, Least. Do we need to keep you away from the liquor? So I love Least. I know he's here, I'm sure. Least, I love you. It's just hilarious. But I don't know. So it depends on how drunk I get, what kind of drunk I am. There's like the surface level drunk where I'm just like a bubbly person. And then I move it into like an interview drunk where I just want to get to know things. Like I'll just start an interview. Oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, really? Can you explain that to me? Oh, well, like, what do you do? Like, do you work odd hours? Do you have to do that? Like, I've done that with several people, and they say I'm really good at doing interviews when I'm drunk. And then I get into like the final form of drunk, which is just unleashed Airn. And that's the one you'll see on the dance floor. You won't see any other version of Airn on the dance floor, like in earnest. You'll see like when I'm drunk, that's when you'll see me running the dance floor. By the way, he sees the Lynx coming, so he's gonna drop the cannon. In earnest. All right, this is neat. The Goose is hitting the cannon with the drone, so that way it's a little bit weaker. Yeah, I just love like I love learning about people and things, right? I'm a big fan of like, oh, tell me like about what you do. I'm a big fan of that. Even sober, but like I hit like the right level of drunk and it start. We had when I first moved to Oklahoma City, we had a couple of friends over, and one of them he was ex Air Force, and now he was like a teacher, I think, or something. And I spent an hour talking to him about like how he went from like how he got into the Air Force, what he did, why he went into teaching afterwards. It was incredible. We ended up talking about like how teachers are treated in the educational system, which is not great, in case you didn't know. But it was just one of those things where you spend an hour or so just talking with someone, learning their life story. So about that. Hydrogen coming down real quick. If we're going to talk about Starcraft for 30 seconds, I guess. So many Brood War streams today. What is that, a problem? Oh no, we have too much Starcraft, guys. Whatever will we do? Alright, Overlord's going to come in here, see the Cyber Core. Oh. Guys, new season means new tangents, by the way. Those of you who are around for my CPL 9 and 10 casting, we did a lot of Star Wars off topic. But now that Star Wars is just dead, we need to find something new to rant about. Although, I will say that one of the greatest bits of Star Wars content historically did come out under Disney. And I'm going to give them credit for one show, and that is Andor. Andor season 1 is like probably top 3 Star Wars content. Hard stop. It's just so good. Other than that, Star Wars has died. May it rest in peace, and hopefully never get brought back to life by Disney. Just let it die. Mando was good. Mando season 1 was really fun. I love a good spaghetti western, right? Big fan of a spaghetti western. Mando season 2 was fine. I think it had a fair amount of weak points that we all overlooked because like the peaks of Mando season 2 were really good. Like you bring in Ahsoka and everything, and obviously as a Clone Wars fan, big Ahsoka fan, right? Big Ahsoka fan. I think Rosario Dawson did the best that she could as Ahsoka. I definitely think that there's no reason they couldn't have dubbed over her with Ashley Eccleston's voice, like they did for Maul in any live action thing he's been in. So minus Phantom Menace, like they did it for Solo. They dubbed over Maul with Sam Witwer's voice while Ray Park did the physical movements. And I don't think it was fine. I get that's a lot of work, but I think there's no reason you couldn't have. It's Disney. They have the money and time. So I think that was a bit underwhelming, which is also why I think the Ahsoka show is a bit underwhelming, but there's a lot that goes into that too. My boy Thrawn, I do love Thrawn. I think he's gotten done a little dirty so far, so I'm hoping that he gets better in the we're not even going to talk about that. I just hope that when they do the entire Thrawn when Dave Filoni just makes the Thrawn trilogy, the original Thrawn trilogy, when he just makes it canon and makes it into movies, I just hope he does it really well. Like I'm a big Thrawn guy. Thrawn is just awesome. So I'm hoping they do him well, but I just think a lot of it's been underwhelming. Good, there's a lot of good moments, but I think it's just a little underwhelming at times. Corsair gets a kill. Brings another Overlord down to half. Whoops. Oh, Goose! Goose! Goose is clearly distracted by our Star Wars talk and accidentally moved his hydras into cannon range. That's true. I think that's... So, yes, but I think you can go too far. So, first of all, you don't understand how much I love Clone Wars and Rebels. So Clone Wars and Rebels are so great, but It's think about Kenobi. Kenobi was probably the worst bit of TV I've seen in a long time. And this is coming as someone who loves the prequels. Kenobi was probably the worst Star Wars content I've seen. Well, you're wrong, Quail. You're gonna need to fix that. Simply put, don't like the Clone Wars? Try again. So the thing is, you need to not watch it in release order. You need to watch it in canonical order, which is different. Yes, the one that started on Cartoon Network, and then was canceled when Disney bought Star Wars, and then was remade for season 7. And then led into the Bad Batch, which was also incredible. And I'm really hoping they don't elongate it too much, because the worst thing you can do to a show is just let it run for money. Rebels, season 1 is probably the weakest because that's for it's still a Disney show. And then season 2, Dave Filoni's like, you know what? It's not a kid's show anymore. It's now my show. And people start dying and get murdered, and like it all goes sideways. And I'm like, yes, this is peak Dave Filoni. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think Andor though has what is absolutely the greatest monologue in TV history, easily. It might even have the best top 5 monologues of just media. If you haven't watched it, I would highly recommend. But all you need to know is oh my god, what's the character's name? Lester? No. The shopkeep. I can't think of his name. I'm not gonna spoil anything by saying what he does in the show, but just the shopkeep. He has an incredible monologue at one point, and it actually just gives me chills. Why are we sending in 2 overlords? Faking a drop maybe from Goose, or just a double scout in case one dies. Well, one's definitely gonna die now. Oh, great. Now I want to watch Andor again. Like, skipping the first arc of Andor is probably its weakest part by far. But once you get past that, it's such a good show. And even then, the first arc is only bad because I think it's definitely not rushed, but it somehow still feels rushed. And I don't quite understand it. It confuses me. Also, incredible movement here by Goose with his Hydras. Yeah, it has the best monologue. It has the best moment. I'm going to say a quote, and if you've watched Andor, you'll understand. And if you haven't, then it won't matter. But I can't swim. That moment is just so incredibly well written. I don't fucking know how to explain it. I mean, true. Having time to watch these is hard. Um, I think it's 10. There is also a moment where if you watch the show, someone says "fight the Empire" was what you hear, but if you watch their mouth movement, they very clearly say "fuck the Empire." It's just funny to know that somebody at Disney saw that she said "fuck the Empire," and it had to go in and tell her to re-record saying "fight the Empire," but they used the same footage of her saying "fuck the Empire." Least, are you new here or something? This is how CPL casts go. Oh my god, that's a hell of a storm. Oh, that's another good one. The mutas are doing nothing at this point. We talk about Star Wars or whatever until a fight happens. Oh, the storms are so good. The problem is, sorry, ran out of storm, and now Hydras are really good. Hydras are really good against Dragoons. The thing is, the Lurkers all died instantly, but Lurkers are only really good against Zealots, and there were no Zealots. So the moment all the Lurkers died, that was all of the storms, the Hydras were able to come in and kill the Goons. It was a very, very good play here from Goose. I don't know if it was good from Goose or if Least had a really questionable moment there. I mean, on the back of this Goose on going up to 5 bases, super healthy drone count. Least really needs to get this third base. Oh, that's just rude. Oh, and he killed the probe. Like, we need this base 4 minutes ago. That's the problem here. Honk. No, the last time people honked, Canadians got really mad. And truckers still got nothing out of it. Oh. Wait, too real? Sorry. Absolute cringe. Unless it's at a LAN or for a pro league. Like, I don't know, say maybe CSL Pro League. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that one, but I think that one's worth playing in outside of the CPL season. That one's pretty based. Goose setting up to take another base. That's fine. Lurkers can shoot while they're standing, right? So now the lurkers go down, and we actually have zealots coming up from behind. So this is actually really good for Least here. I mean, he can't really do anything, right? You're going to trade out this army, which is great for you. You can't go up here. That's just not happening. At least based on his vision, right? You can't really tell. There's not much here. But, like, getting up this with a sunken at the top is just not happening. So it looks like he's going to try and push up here. They're, like, all of the... So, Retro's a fun map where it's... like, based on which angle you take, where you can put your sunkens and everything. I like this map a lot, actually. Oh, that's just not nice. This is not a normal number. 70? I mean, it's a little high, for sure. Don't worry. Least is like, I know that you overmade drones. Let me help you. So, I'll say it, though. I really... Oh, no. No. Goose, no. Oh. Oh. No one told me we didn't have game sound either this whole time. You all suck. There's 20 of you here, and no one could bother to tell me that one. Oh, crack. No, that's not cracked. No, those are still not cracklings. Close. The word is very similar to artistic, but it was definitely not an artistic choice. Don't worry, I even muted my Minecraft noises while I AFK in the background. It's artistic. And then Soviet National Anthem plays in the background. Yes, our sound. Oh, I love when they A-move observers into spores. It makes my life so much easier because I don't have to micro. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot here, but also neither does Goose. I guess the big concern that Least has here is that Anitis is done, but it's not. Pack of Hydras versus a gang of Zealots. Upgrades cooking away here. 2-1 already done for Zerg. 2-1. So we're matching Protos's upgrades, which is always good for Zerg. A lot of times when you play this, you end up with just like +1. You don't really get armor as often. It feels like a lot of people push it off. But Goose here doing a great job to make sure his upgrades are good. Least building up a bit of a bank here. He's saving for his kid's college career or saving up so he can actually afford his own bar tab at the next event. And, I mean, Goose's drone count is taking a big hit by losing this base, by the way. So, obviously, 70 was a little too much, but 55, I mean, it's kind of sweet based on where he's at in terms of what's left, but it's a little low. Hey, these Lings are trying their best. Don't call them slow. The biggest issue here is at least is absolutely going to kill this base uncontested. Yeah, these Lings are not having a good time. This man for... Oh, the double storm. The triple storm. Plague-oo. We have storms, by the way. He just needs to actually click the button. He just needs to click the... There you go. There you go. Remember, it's not a storm if you don't storm your own units. Remember, if you drop a storm and it doesn't catch your own units, you're not doing it right. A couple Lings are going to come in here. Oh, it looks like he's got crack but not speed? That can't be right. Yeah, I think it finished up hella late. Oh, save him! Save the boy! Yes, he's freedom! So, I mean, it depends on the unit, right? So, for a Zealot, right, this is like a nice Timberland jacket, right? Like, this will keep you good. A Goon, also about a Timberland jacket. But, like, you know, maybe a little bit nicer one, right? Maybe a cardigan. If like an Archon, bro, this man's wearing like a trench coat for his shield upgrades. Come on, come on, run. Yeah, that's speed. Look at him zoom. So at this point, we're only on 42 probes. I mean, granted, he's actually only mining on one base, so it's not as bad as he tries to get this base up. Holy shit, what a plague! Goose, that should be illegal. I don't know if I could show this on Twitch. Holy hell. This is not safe for work. Oh. Oh, there's another one. The disrespect for Protoss here is real. Oh my god, that Ling stopped that Archon from getting the safety. Alright, 2/2 Hydras are going to do very well against cannons. Most video games are not safe for work. Only the good ones. Wait, NCX, what does your Steam library look like? Just Plague the cannons. Ah, that's too much work. Also, the Plague Doctor died. Only games under $5. Only games with 2D girls in the cover. Alright. Goose's third mined out before his natural. Zerg is... Alright, I'm not saying that you need to storm this least, but holy shit. Like... Having this many drones in one base is disrespectful to Protoss. Man got 63 total drones, and like 20 of them are right here. The fire looked over, saw an Archon, farted, made a dark swarm, and left. So, the expansion survives, but we're on 29 workers on 2 bases. And I'm no expert, but what I'm going to say is that 29 workers is kind of low. Right? I mean, you should consult an expert before taking my word for it, but it's a little low. Just a little. Not much, mind you. Just a wee bit. Ah, yes, just a wee bit. More than you usually get. Alright, fuck you. Second of all, I didn't come here for this. You come into my channel. Disrespect. The Muta switch. Alright, guess we're going more Mutas. I mean, it's not really a switch. It's more just like targeted harassment. Just like Twitch chat. For Hexpert. No. No, I asked for a hexpert, instead got hexadecimal from Reboot. Which, by the way, another tangent here. While Gooseheaded Goose here is gonna get drops and bully Least a bit more. Like this is get out of my game kind of upgrade. Like I get it because I want you out of my game at like the 10-minute mark, but like getting it now is like, come on, brother. Like I'm gonna just drop you so that way I can win. This is the TBT moment. But if you are a big fan of Reboot, they're finally getting the master tapes out. Like they got the master tapes. They finally are able to convert them. They're actually like, they released the first episode on YouTube, so you can watch it and you can see how good it is. It's honestly incredible. Seeing a show like, you know, when you watch something or you played a game back in the 90s, no, some of you might not, but the rest of you will remember. Yeah, like the old days, and you're like, oh man, I remember this game being so like Spyro. You know, you look at Morrowind, you look at these types of games, right? Your PS2 and your OG GoldenEye. You know, even if we go back to like PS1 and Nintendos, but like, you get these games that you thought looked great, and you look at them today, and you're like, damn, you know, like gaming graphics peaked in 2012 with Battlefield 4, but that's beside the point. Reboot, the remaster of it looks as good as my memory thinks it should, and I think that's the highest praise you can give something. Huh. So that's what we call not great. Wait. Are more? Yes, we got more coming. Oh no, they're all staying here. Damn. I was actually watching a video today. Like, oh! Man, we got Plagued Archons, boys. They now have 3 health instead of 10. That means Lynx killed them in 1 shot instead of 2. Actually, with 3 armor. Let's see, that's the equivalent of 16 health. So it would be 3 shots, but now it's 2 shots. Or now it's still 1 shot because they still do 6 damage. Oh, we're loading up, boys. No, but I was watching a video on Morrowind before the stream about how the rivers in Morrowind aren't actually rivers. Have you ever heard of Annie Austin? If you know who Annie Austin is, that means you are a little too autistic for your own good, just like me. And I love you. But he did a video that Morrowind's rivers aren't actually rivers. And I can only say that it was a great video. I'm glad we Dark Swarm the things that our Hydras are trying to kill. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that wasn't the best of it. Oh, he plagued the probes! And his own Zergling. Remind me after this game, and I'll pull it up for you. Oh, well, this isn't great. Oh, another plague! Goose! Goose, come on. Hey, Guardians! What is Goose doing? Goose! Goose, you can't just tell the man to get out of your game like this. This is actually cyberbullying, guys. I can get banned from Twitch for this. Oh my. This is what happens when you're not mining well, is you make a bunch of Archons. This is the sign of I have too much gas and no mineral income. Alright, so I'm going to call Fantasy, and I'm going to ask him if you, nice. Yeah, it's, I love Annie Austin. Genuinely, if you watch his video on the GTA 4 Power Grid, yeah, that one's right up my alley. He calls in, if you ever watch Practical Engineering, which I'm sure most of you haven't because, well, like I said, my brand of autism is a special one. But he calls in Grady from Practical Engineering to talk about the electrical grid in GTA 4, and I'm so about it. Well, all right. We can't see infested Terrans in this game, so I think that's unfair to say that like it's a hindrance. But we haven't seen queens, which means obviously no broodlings. We're mining the middle of the map, guys. He lost all his how many? 21 probes somewhere. Could you imagine you mind control and you just get a percentage of their bank? Like, is it equal to like the percentage of supply that unit took? Dude, Goose is just running him through the lurker field. Like, if Goose just kept running, like, you'd be fine. GG! GG. Goose. Goose, show some respect. Oh, that was 20 Archons TM. Brother, we'll kill this Zerg. Just one more Archon, bro. Just one. Have you ever seen the meme where it's like they keep building Hadron Colliders? It's like, just one more Collider, bro. just one more Archon, bro. That was an incredible way to start the night. The problem is I think we saved the best for first. My concern is that is too good of a game. We might have saved the best for first. But that's fine, because we have the best matchup next. Oh, also. There we are. Now I look a little less white. Your game versus Zesky is absolutely insane. Is it, though? PvP, baby? Not quite my style. Not quite my tempo. Instead, I'll show you something that is quite my tempo, even if I can't win this matchup, to save my fucking life. This is like, I think I have a single-digit win rate in this matchup. It's funny here in the top left-hand side with the red drones is Goose. And in the top right-hand side, playing under an actual barcode. I respect it. I respect the hustle. Give it up for Nesh. Goose, did you and Nesh play at CS LAN? I don't remember if you guys actually played. I feel like you did. I think he knocked you out of the losers bracket, didn't he? Wasn't he the one who killed you, or was it Moonrai who did it? No, it wasn't Moonrai. It must have been him, right? It must have been Nesh. I'm so bad at remembering brackets. I remember games much more. Was it just too juicy? Did you play Nesh then? You had rubbing the wound. Hey, you know, I've been told I'm really good at that. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh man. CPL After Dark strikes again. Now, to be fair, CPL After Dark will probably start in the main season when I go for 5 hours a night. And by the end of it, it's just incoherent rambling. You think this is bad, guys? Just you wait. Give it a couple more weeks when the main season starts. Those streams will actually be I'm pretty sure they just cut the end out of the VODs on YouTube because they're like, what the fuck is Airn doing? You know, it's Tuesday night. I've had like 8 beers and a bunch of weed, and I'm just like, brother. Of course, Nesh is getting first scout. What is this? 9 pool? Yeah, 9 pool gas. Versus a 12 hatch in base. Interesting. So, the Lings will start. Are we going? We should go layer first here. This should be 9 pull into layer. But this is the thing: is these overlords will kiss, and Goose will have a moment where he can try and get something done because obviously we have 12 hatch into pool into gas. So you should be able to make it across and try and get in and at least make him dance. Right here. Now you know. Goose, you know. Send. Goose is scared. My boy is scared. I feel like if you go 9 pool, it's like you're generally gonna be the most aggressive build unless they're 4 pooling, 5 pooling, 6 pooling. You know, like unless they're doing a me, like this is like as aggressive as you can get, minus link speed of course, but he does start that too. Yeah. No, I get it. I'm not faulty. I'm not saying like, damn, he's throwing. But like, I feel like the best the best way to play ZVZ is just to try and go across the map and kill something, because you got like every drone is so valuable, right? If you 9 pool a Protoss and you only kill 2 probes, 3 probes, you've lost. Like you're down bad, bro. Bro, you're down bad. If you go across here and you kill 1 drone, 2 drones, you're cooking. You know? We're going to get the safety sunk. I like it. I genuinely do like it. I actually like this a lot. You come out here to the extractor and you just kind of wait. Because the thing is, right? If he has lings here, say his lings are cooking like right up in here, and you have this overlord that has vision, you send your lings down here. This loses vision, and he assumes you move out. These lings come in, and you immediately grab them. I like that a lot. Even if that's not what he was intending, it's absolutely what was possible. Nesh making a lot of lings, and the problem is Goose just doesn't have vision across the map yet. So he's actually going to give up on trying to hold the ramp. Honestly, yeah, fall back to your sunken. There's no reason to be at the ramp when you have a sunken done. And Muta's about to start. Alright, Overlord is going to pop just in time for the Spire. Oh, we're going to drill through. There's a problem here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mutas who? Mutas are for nerds. Chad used Zerglings and nothing else. Yeah, 3 drones died. GG's. Go next. Who's next in the group? Oh, if like half my ZVZs didn't turn out like this, trust me, I get it, man. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think you hold the ramp. The thing is, right? If you try and hold the ramp, you can trade out a little bit better. But I think you trade out better at the sunken than you do at the ramp. The problem is, no matter what, he just had too many links for you to hold. Because he had the larva. The thing is, he has the larva advantage right here. This is why he wins. 10 out of 10 times. So, while I get trying to hold the ramp, I think you were going to just take a better fight at the sunken no matter what. You're going to capture, or are you going to let it slip? He let it slip, chat. His arms were a little too heavy. GG's, Goose. You did blow it. I don't think you missed your opportunity. You blew it. No, it happened. ZVZ is an unforgiving matchup. Guys, should we have drone scouted? Yeah, there's builds where you do. I'm gonna send you guys something in chat. The lose yourself that we all know. Oh, that was loud. Yeah, the lose yourself that we all know is not the original. This is the original demo. I would highly recommend you listen to it if you love the song Lose Yourself, which you should, because you're a good human being, I assume. You should listen to that. No, there's actually genuinely an original version. I can't speak tonight. Don't mind me. Like it actually kind of goes hard. Like it's different. Like as someone who loves Eminem, I genuinely love Eminem's music. Like at my first time hearing it, I was like, this is kind of weird. And then I listened to it again and I'm like, oh, this is good. This is real good. All right. Ads are about to run, guys, so we're going to have to wait a minute. This is good. Exactly. Fucking exactly. Like once you accept it's, you know, a different version of Lose Yourself and it's just a different song, you're like, Oh, man. Like I said, also, I'm just a big Eminem fan. Your mom's an ad. But what is she advertising? Oh, yeah. See, this is what CPL have to... You got to remember, guys, we're an hour into the stream, and I normally go for 5 in the main season of CPL. Because we'll do 2 groups in a night. I'm not doing them tonight because, admittedly, I have not slept at all this week, so I'm a wee bit tired. Just a wee bit tired. Just a wee bit. I'm gonna sit here awkwardly. I'm just gonna make eye contact with you guys while ads run. News, don't care. So, how's you guys tonight? I can't stare at my camera that long. What was this? Oh, the hurricane finally hit. Let's go. Well, I mean, that sucks for Florida. It's probably not the best response I've ever had to a comment, but to a disaster. What's it looking like? It hit as a Category 3? Okay, that's not bad. Much better than it being a Cat 5 like a day ago. Sustained winds of 120 miles an hour. All right, night goose. Heavy rains. Yeah, rip for Florida. Salute to the Florida men standing there watching the hurricane go by their house. Gotta go back home and all? Why? Imagine going home. Imagine not just working 10, 12-hour days every day. What's the point of working? Hey, I'm not an Eagles song. I'm not already gone. Nah, we're cooking, guys. We're getting into the next game now. Don't worry. I also forgot to update the scoreboard. There we are. All right, guys, here we go. Well, as long as I don't break the chain, we're good. All right, guys, in the top left-hand side. You know him. You love him. He's a great dude. He's impossible to ping on Discord because his Discord name is Boab. Do you know how hard it is to run a BWCL team when someone has a stupid name like that? But guys, give it up for nOm.Multitasking. Or in this case, no micro. Bottom left, our hero, the man we've been following so far just because he's the first letter in the alphabet in this group. Give it up for the Goose. Oh, I do love me some Goose. Now, Goose clearly has no passion, though, because he doesn't have it playing in his car while he's driving. Guys, have some real passion for Brood War. Come on. Where did the passion go? All right. Ow. So the question is Goose just going to play another 70 drone game? Like, or are we going to see some actual just craziness? We're going to see another half-hour game. I mean, against multitasking, it's definitely possible. Except he goes gateway first. All right. I do like a good gateway first build. Oh, no. Not my ruffled pillowcase telling me about new viewers. What a shame. Guys, if you click that link, you deserve to be hacked. So don't click it. I'll be a good person and pin it. Because none of my mods ever show up, so I got to do all this myself. Guys, never have Escalade be a mod. It's a terrible idea. Although Minions is about to be a mod at this rate, and that still scares me. Also, look at this. You know, this is what Goose's opinion of no micro is that he just sent a drone to the middle to scout for 9-9 and then went up. Minions, you just want it now, or do you want to wait until the regular season's over? Because even if we went undefeated, I don't know if we can actually finish top 4. What is it? Why is it here? Shouldn't it be over 1? Yeah, I mean, I guess this gives you the double, like the 2 wide. But like, I don't know. Up to you. All right, realistically, hit me. Do you, if OU won every game, do you think that they like? Is it even possible for them if they won every game? Because I don't think it is. Like just based on stats. All right. Multitasking, dropping the Nexus here. Bama lost. Anything possible? Okay. I guess we can wait. To be fair, OU, what was it, last week's game or was it the week before? They were down like 19-3 and then proceeded to slaughter in the last like 5 minutes. Pay no attention to the building hatchery. No, you don't let him kill your Nexus, right? You know, you're supposed to build a cannon at this point. At this point, Ghost realizes, oh, shit, there's 3 Zealots in my main. When did those get here? He's trying to micro on both fronts, and it's not going the worst, and then it goes bad the moment I say it. So he just pulled out of the main. The problem is, he just started link speed. Yeah, you should just cancel that, bro. He looks, so what clearly just happened here? What is this drilling? No. 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 Multitasking. Kill it. No. 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 I'm sorry, but no. Thank you. Like, Goose just kept drilling across this until he managed to get the right drill by accident. What you really should do here is, like, when you're on this patch, you drill down to your natural for, like, just a second, and then you click it back into your gas. That's how you Chad micro that. Yeah, this is what we call not great for Goose. This is NSFG, not safe for Goose. If you're a Protoss fan, you're feeling good. All right. I mean, I guess you just re-drone from here. But, like, that's such a commanding lead. Like, Stargate's coming down here. We're still on Hatchery Tech. We're remaking the spawning pool, so there's no Hydra Den. Like, Goose was knocked back to the 2-minute mark. The 1-minute mark, maybe. Yeah. It's not where you want to be. All right, there we are. Hydra Den's coming up, another hatchery. Goose is going to play this out, and I like that. I mean, he's caught back up in workers. Like, multitasking has just decided to get all of his tech and everything up and running super quick. And I like that. But it is... Now, I'm going to say something here. This might be a little controversial. But I don't think multitasking is winning this hard. There's like a certain amount of winning that you have to be doing to build a scout. I don't think he's doing it. Not quite. It's close, but it's not quite. Are you kidding? There's He's got hydras. So the thing is, there's a dude on ladder who's probably like 2100, 2200. And he smurfs in D rank and just makes mass scout all the time. Like, and it's genuinely something that I lose to. I know a few people who lose to it, and it's so tilting. Because you know this dude is clearly like an S rank Korean. And he's over here making scouts at E rank and D rank just to bully us. Alright, 2 overlords killed. That is going to supply block Goose. Goose is doing really good at chasing these zealots here. Oh! He gets one. He's got plenty enough to kill this last one, too. Oh, get it! Come on. I mean, I guess you could get some damage down to the main, probably. You could try going for these overlords. There's only one Hydra here. Like, on a scout. The scout's like, what, 450 total resources? Because it's like 250, 175, or 275, 175. Something ridiculous like that. So, you consider... That has to kill like 4 overlords. I mean, realistically, as long as it doesn't die and it's still doing things. Like, he was chasing down these lings or something. You know, it's not a lot, but it's something. I mean, I guess it is denying a 4th base for now. But it also wouldn't be able to stop a drone from dropping a hatchery here. Like, the hatchery would just go down because the drone would be like, what's tickling me? All right, Pro's just going to walk on in. Nice wall, bro. What if I walk around it? This is what happens when you build the wall, is they just walk around it. Yeah. I think China learned this with the Mongols, but I'm no expert. All right. And that's just a handful of drones down for some zealots. Yeah, there's no overlord here, which means that the rest of the drones can go get vajunkt. No, this is absolutely just like sending a message, kind of. You didn't have time for your hydras to derp and get here before you lose you lost a drone. Congrats. Get out. Run. Run. He got +1 for the scout. It's a misclick then, right? It's a misclick then, right? I don't know what else it could be. He got +1 for the scout, guys. I'm gonna ping him after this game like, bro, what was that? Please explain. Second Stargate coming on up here for double scout production. Hell yeah, DT just walks into the storm. All right, here come overlords. goes Hydra's denying. Trying to get this top right up, but a couple Lings are going to come in here and cause a problem. I love the Scout DT combo. No, he's got his Corsair production. He should, what he should be getting here is D-Web. The Scout died, in case anyone was curious and concerned. These should be up a little bit higher. They're low ground still right now, I think. We kind of just have nothing at home, though. Like, a lot of our supplies right here in these Zealots. Yeah, it was like, I saw it at 5, so it was probably at maybe 6 at the most. But probably still 5. Oh, that burrow is so late. We could have had so many more kills. This is why you need the D-Web. And congrats. So, a lot of people will talk about trading a base for a base, right? Oh, well, I lost my base, but he lost his, and that's great. The problem is, he lost his 4th base. You lost your natural. It is absolutely not the same thing. Nexus goes down. How's my internet? Why do you ask? Why? If it goes down, I'm banning you. I hope you understand that, my good friend. GG is called, and Goose says, this is an easy group. GG. I don't think they just didn't do anything. Whether or not they existed, who knows? They definitely didn't do anything. I don't want to know what that is. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm going to take a quick break here. I'm going to grab another drink because mine is unfortunately empty. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. I don't have the BRB screen on here. Sick. All right, we're so back. We're so back. Let me get this set up here. All right, guys. HS Cheers? What the hell is that? No, Hearthstone. I just assumed it was Home Story Cup related, and I was really confused. Let me reload my hashtag not sponsored alcoholic beverage so you don't see the logo. Hashtag not sponsored, of course. If you want, though. Cheers, friends, to another lovely Wednesday. All right. Here we go. We got a fun little series for us right here. Well, best of one series. It's a series. Spawning here in the bottom left-hand side with the orange probe. Give it up for 80085. And if you know, you know. And if you don't know, get a calculator. Bottom right, guys. With the blue probe, give it up for our boy, Least. Multitasking here, data mining. Where are you from? What do you do? What's your mother's maiden name? What are the last 4 digits of your credit card and the 3 numbers on the back? Damn. Calm down, multitasking. Oh, this is after we played Goose. All right, we're building the timeline, chat. We're understanding when these games happened. So both of them had played Goose, and that's it. Yes, these are 1 week. Nesh only on at the weirdest hours. And poor Nesh. No one can make it work. Man's busy. Mathematical perfection. And the best part is that the Brood War font just, it works. All right. So let's see, it's Gate Gas versus Gate Gas. Later Gas here for multitasking. So he's probably going to go Zealot into Goon. Whereas Least is probably going to go straight. I mean, you should go Zealot into Goon in a PvP. It's good practice. You can try and skip it if you think you can get away with it, but that's a silly risk, you know? Cybercore's going. Well, let's see. When he hits 100 minerals. Alright, okay, he does start the Zealot. Curious enough, someone over here does not start the Zealot. What are you doing, multitasking? Here I was saying that you were the one that was probably going to get it. Oh, probe on probe violence. Huh. Neat. So, I'll break this one down for you, chat. You know what? You guys have listened to me rant about Star Wars. It's time I give you some actual commentary. So what multitasking is doing here is called bluffing. All right? This is the mental games. Because if you're Least, you're in here. You're like, all right, he's got 1 pylon. He needs to have 2 pylons, and this is the 3rd. Why do I only see 2? You can see he's consistently scouting. He's double-checking. Something's got to be happening, right? Well, this pylon's just off in the middle of nowhere. So it's going to, at this point, Least is wasting time trying to figure out where am I getting proxied. Is it a robo? Is it a gateway? Is it proxy DTs? What's going on here? Yeah, it forces Least on the back foot because you don't know what's happening. Considering Least is going DTs here, this can be very precarious because for all you know, a Reaver's just going to get dropped right here as you walk your DTs across, right? So it's absolutely one of those moments where things could absolutely go wrong for our boy. But nope, the probe gets chased out, and multitasking is just going to expand. Which means he's going to oh, okay, no, we got a forge coming. Okay. I was like, does he just die to the DTs? Whoops. In theory, with the forge coming up now, you should be able to get a cannon up at the front before the DTs get there, but you have to actually be doing it right. Dude, I love me some. The prequel era is my favorite era of Star Wars. I love the political drama. I think it's very well done. And it's the thing is, Star Wars was not meant, like, the prequels were not meant for kids. Like, you actually have to sit down and think about it and be a nerd and enjoy it, like me. All right, invisible men are cooking. Yeah, this cannon will be done, so he's fine. Unless you walk past it, which is nuts, but like. So, it's one cannon and 2 dragoons. The body blocking is what matters here. Yeah, we'll see. You absolutely probably could walk past, but it depends on how fast multitasking reacts, right? Like if he's gonna react like that, then yeah, you just kind of get in, lol. Like if there's no reaction, then you win. Oh no. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 50. He's killed half of them. This DT has killed half of the probes. Not gonna worry about burning the cannon down. Just run into the natural. The sad part is he could absolutely just walk down here and kill these last probes. Obviously, it's GG. It doesn't matter. Least saying, invisible man, good unit. And you know how we feel about the invisible man here. Very good unit. Casual, 17 kills. I didn't make it centered. It would have killed the DT. I mean, yeah. The thing is I also don't think it would have. What he needed to do was get the goons and body block it. Because the cannon fired all the times it needed to kill the no, it fired it, but it missed. Because of high ground. The last shot on it missed because of high ground. You need the body block there. Alright, Goose told me this was the best, so I guess we've saved the best for last. Maybe. Unless Goose lied to me, in which case I'll never forgive him. But I have a feeling that this will be good. Knowing the players involved, I think we're fine. All right, guys, here we go. If I hit the button, then we can cook. All right, here we go. Spawning here in the top left hand side with the magenta SCV. Zesky gets it. It's Zesky. One of the Australians of all time, mate. Crocky, mate. He's an Australian. Top right hand side. This man's not Australian. He's from Cali, Washington. Yeah, he's from Seattle, I think. Give it up for the Goose. Get your honks out, chat. Honk if you believe in the goose. Or post Airn memes if you believe in Zesky. Honk. Big honk. Honk. The slew fern. Yes, the slew fern. This man, he actually watched the whole video. He actually watched the whole video. Yeah, I was watching it. So the question is, did he find that and then learn that it was a slew? Or did he learn it was a slew and then find it? These are the questions that we'll never know the answer to. Goose going for a 12 hatch here. Chicken in the slew. My favorite kind of scenario, personally. I love chickens and I love slews. Alright, if Goose is paying attention, he knows he's right. Death by slew? That's called drowning. Funny enough, that's just called drowning. The city of slew? Can't wait to never go there. Can't wait to not visit all the tiny towns in Sweden. Instead, visit all the tiny towns in Oklahoma that are still also bigger than most of the places in Sweden. The city of Slow doesn't have any slews. I want a refund. Instantly. I want an instant refund. Zesky, what is this? What is this? I hate it. My boy. I had so much hope for you. Well, yeah, because you're in Sweden. I assume. I don't know. All the countries up there blend together. They're all big one pile of useless, generally. Look at this link split. And he's going to send it right through the mineral line so they don't get there in time. Oh, it's in England? Oh, God. You found a way to make it worse. I didn't think it could get worse. How did the drone get in? Excuse me? Zesky, what are you doing? Yeah, just when you think a place can't get worse, you learn it's in England. Like, it's like, I'm going to go to Birmingham, and you're like, okay, that's cool. And they're like, England. And you're just like, oh, no. Ah, ew. Brother, ew. Alright, Spire coming on up here. This is a very standard TVZ from Goose's perspective. Zesky playing mech is, he's definitely being a Terran player, that's for sure. Why is he not producing? What's he cooking up here? Academy, Starport. So it's a 1-1-1. Wraith awaiting officer's orders. Wraith awaiting lunch orders. Alright, third base coming on up here. Just two links, just chilling in Terran's main base, right where they should be. Nice, a little bit of hurting on that. All right, Overlord of the Pop, perfect. Well, it's like a second late, but it's close enough. Is it just me or has there been an uptick in spam bots in Discord? Like, I feel like I'm getting so many more like friend requests and stuff. God, how far did that race shoot? It's like half a screen. Remember, Blizzard thought the Wraith was a good counter to the Mutalisk, guys. Just remember that. If you ever feel like you're making a mistake, just remember. They thought between the Wraith and the Goliath that the Mutas would be hard countered. Or well countered, I should say. And the Marine. Back when none of which actually countered them. And today which still don't really counter them, if well controlled. So the thing is that they made the Muta and they went, huh, it's kind of good, isn't it? Huh, it's kind of really good. So when they dropped Brood War, like a year later, they're like, we gotta make this not as good. Because your ability to just make Mutas and then A-move them still made them stronger than every other unit in the game. Like, they were just so noticeably strong. Which is, I find hilarious. Why are we doing this with 3 Mutas? I'm so confused. Goose droning up like his life depends on it in the back of this. Bye, Muta. This man has lost 2 Mutas to turrets. Something that is theoretically impossible. You should honestly just be impressed that you're watching this. Alright, Lurker Den coming on up here. The Mutas will get just slaughtered. It's not even a fair fight for the boys. Alright. Getting our armory here. We should see a science facility going down very soon. What are we going to follow up? Queen's Nest? Go straight in the hive? Okay. Some crazy Zerg. We need a lot, and I do mean a lot more Sunkens. Zesky, what are you doing? We have a lot of Marine Medic, which is cool. He's adding on a second factory. We're getting Siege Tank and Siege Mode. Yeah, he did. I think he was expecting a Muta swipe. Yeah. We take it slow. Take it slow. The problem is that Mech is actually really good at countering Ultras. Like, if you're going for, like, a crazy Zerg Ultra Rush, like, tanks are actually really good. Mines are really good. Because, like, these things are just generally better against bio. The thing is, tanks will still deal splash damage under Darkstorm, right? Alright, Ray's gonna find this base down here. Huh. Yeah, the Hydra wins that, friend. I mean, I guess we'll find out here soon enough. Huh. So, the man lost all? Yeah, all of his mutas. And, decides to drop the Greater Spire. Instantly scanned. This is going to get real grindy real quick for both players. Zesky paying so much attention here to his move out. Now get the Hydras in there. We could have absolutely popped this. I don't know. Never underestimate Terran's ability to throw a game. Oh, yeah. Once again, never underestimate Terran's ability to throw a game. It's just genuinely so good. I love Zesky, but like Terrans are really good at throwing their own games that they're miles ahead of. Yeah, Terran is overpowered. The Terran player brain though is generally underpowered. Not as underpowered as a Protoss player, but not great. Right? Like the difference between like a Terran player's brain and a Protoss player's brain is like taking on a middle schooler in a debate versus taking on like a toddler in a debate, right? Both of which are, you know, frowned upon because you're just going to bully them. But like one is significantly more capable than the other. Alright, we're getting chitinous plating and our rest of our armor upgrades. Ow. Hell yeah, this is what all my games look like. Oh, some good micro. Will save the Guardian. Alright, we're just going to stim into this. We do have 1-1. Oh, how did that not fight? Oh. Is this the Brood War campaign now? Kinda. No, the tank's staying strong though. The bio stands strong. Goose, it is okay to GG go next. Alright. Drones are getting evacuated. Mind you, all of our important techs here. Our Evo, which is cooking, we need to cancel that. Our Ultra Cavern's here, our Hydra Den's here, our Queen's Nest is here. We didn't need it anyways. It's fine. He should be starting another layer right now. That's the thing he needs to be doing. Alright, Ultras will pop just in time to save this. Yeah. This will just get cleaned up before it actually does any of the real damage. Ooh, that was a beautiful sound to hear twice. Because rally points are hard, minion. Alright, the Ultra just going ahead and bumping uglies with all the Marines, so that way they get sick. Huh. This is awkward. And Goose isn't really in a bad spot here. He's up on. He's gonna be up on. Yeah, he's up on 4 bases now that this is up and running again. He's got his Nidus network set up. He's got his Hive Tech. He's got his Ultra upgrade. Getting his second one now. Like, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Pew, 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 pew. That was how many shots to kill a single Ling? Alright. Goose getting his third base down here. Zesky floating enough money to actually make Australian currency worth something if you spent it. We accidentally rallying some ultras into the army, so. And the ultras all died just in time for the Lynx to get here. If the Lynx had hit with the ultras, this is an instant army wipe. So close. All right, we got our Evo chambers again. We got Filer Mound coming on up here. Well, it's already up. Consume is coming on up here. It looks like Zesky wants to set up to go again. Is he going to change his mind, though? He's going to head south? He's heading south for the winter? All right, the Ultras immediately chase for right out of the Dark Swarm. Oh, Ultras never die. Got him. Zesky. Now that's a band right there. The Zesting Zesky and the Haunted and the Honking Goose. That's a good duo right there. It's like Simon and Garfunkel level of great duos. Hall and Oates, you know. Mumford and Sons. Yeah, he doesn't really. You don't really need my. Oh, Zesky. Vodka and Red Bull. I don't know. I don't like Red Bull. Oh no. Oh no. Well, it will cost both vessels. Sick. We have more Darkstorm than we have Army now. I don't know. Never. I was just never one for energy drinks. Oh, a plague that hits almost nothing. All right, he'll get a Ling and a couple Marines. Another tank. Nice. Good swarm. Believe it or not, I just go through life with this level of energy, naturally. I have to do this all myself because I don't drink energy drinks. No, he landed it. It just got hit. His base was just attacked. He needs to re-land it now, for sure. But it was working for a bit there. Oh, no, we're getting the medic sick. Pop. We consume 3 lings just to not use a single spell. This might be problematic. Alright, an Ultra ran into the Marines, did not have a good time. A bunch of lings run into the Marines, don't have a good time. I mean, he does have other bases. They're just... This one's long distance fighting still for like no... Oh! Plague. Alright, he's just gonna pull out. Honestly, what a coward. But... Firebats are a good unit, guys. Don't mind us, guys. No, we're good. We're chilling. Alright, that was an interaction. And a couple ultras down here munching on the SCBs. Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. Nom, 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 nom. Bajunk, bajunk. I love when medics lead the charge. This is great. One medic out heals a sunken. This is bullshit. I demand a refund. Alright, natural round 2, baby. Yes, he can. In fact. Alright, and he's going to get the Queen's Nest and the Hydra Den probably. We never started a lair somewhere else, which I feel like if you lose your natural, you should immediately start a lair at another base. Even if you don't need it. You never use it, but... Oh! Why are we move commanding up a ramp? Oh no. This is not what we meant when you said infest a command center. Oh, the plague. Ooh. I can't believe you got all the plague. Ooh. Oh. So we put down the Dark Swarm, but the problem is there's medics on the ramp. This is incredible. Unfortunately, a couple links from the bottom will get in here, so it'll work out in the end for Goose. Goose was right. This is a nuts game. Like, not my girls. Battle cruiser reporting. Good day, Commander. Alright, I heard a stim somewhere. Oh, he's stimming back this army instead of the army that was coming up. I appreciate knowing that I don't have enough energy. Screw you, game. I'll do better. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. I love this game sometimes. There's moments like this that keep the game great. So what you do is you build a spore and a queen, and you wait for the spore to damage the command center enough for the queen to infest it. That's the play, guys. You're welcome. That drone was fighting for his life. That drone did nothing wrong. Alright. This battlecruiser has 11 kills. Sheesh. Alright, guys. I think the writing is on the wall here a little bit. Like, Zesky's got super good control of his vessels. There's nothing here. He just lost a bunch of defilers here. These ultras are going to try and make something happen. They're only 2-4. He's still missing. Yeah, his final upgrade. If Zesky loses to this counterattack... No, okay, that's not his main base. Yeah, he's fine. He could lose this bottom left here and still be in a good spot, I think. Actually, no, it's kind of close. Is Goose doing it? Is he just going to rally in Ling Ultra until he wins? Guys, is he doing it? Is Zerg bullying their way to another victory? Is Zerg doing it, guys? And by Zerg, I do mean Goose. Le Goose. Alright. A lot of this is getting caught here by the cleanup crew. This Ultra has 11 kills. This one has 7. These little hero units. Damn, putting in the hours. Alright. Terran goes up here to look for a base, finds some units, kills some units. Alright, we're going to try and gun this down, but... yeah. We do get the hatchery. Oh, okay. There's a little bit of a plague. Just a bit of a plague. Ooh. Get him, Lings. Oh, you didn't get the plagued ones. This game feels way long. Yeah, this game has been going. These guys are what we call gamers. Zesky is so good with his vessel control. Like, Zesky plays incredible SK Terran. He doesn't macro the best, and that's probably his weakest point right now. I know Zesky. I've known Zesky a long time. I feel fair. I feel like I can say this fairly. Is that like his vessel control and such is incredible in this matchup. I think if he got a little bit better at just spending his money, he'd be good. Oh, that's burning. Everything's on fire! Everything's on fire! Get a queen. We need a queen here, ASAP. Oh, damn, he's repairing. Alright. And now at this point, like, so Goose has rebuilt all of his tech. We're good there. He retook his natural, by the way. He hasn't started mining from it yet. But, like, yeah. That's a thing. Goose! Come on. You can't do this right now. You don't have map control. Terran should be doing this. Oh, that was incredible from Goose. That's the kind of thing that gets you back in a game, no matter how down you might be. And in fact, I say down, but they're actually equal in supply, which is incredibly scary for a Terran. I mean, look how good Ultras are. Like, pound for pound, Ultras are better than Bio. That's because Ultras are fat and really good. So, the idea that we're equal in supply is just nuts. Alright. That is a kill on the hatchery. Not that it matters too much at this point in the game. But Goose is also up 11 workers. Like, if we take a step back from all the fights that have been going around, like, Goose is really in a good spot here. And I think Zesky might actually tap out soon. He just dropped below 100 supply. Like, he's got to be looking at this and going, oh, no. Like, I think the battle cruisers were cool, but I don't think they... I feel like they have not been good enough to justify, right? You lost one of them at least, because I don't see the 7-kill one. But now, after producing all of these battle cruisers and everything, he has to go back and go into vessel production because he just lost them all. And that's one of the biggest risks of this style switch up, right? All right. But I think this is Goose is cooking. Zesky is burning through his bank just trying to break 100 supply. Meanwhile, Goose has got 2K minerals. You know, would love to see him turn that into supply, but you know, beggars and choosers. All right. These battle cruisers helping out actually quite a lot in a fight like this. Also, what Goose just did there is he move commanded his lings past the army, and then when they were past, he attack moved. So they immediately had the wraparound. He gave him that good old reach around with the lings. And honestly, that just means Goose is a respectable man. I do also appreciate he pulled his ultra out of the lings just to send it back in. And this vessel got 9 kills. That's sick. All right, yeah. Hit him from the right, hit him from the left, hit him from the middle. He's, to quote a notable SC2 mod, he's there, he's here, he's there, he's fucking everywhere. And that is the Zerg way. And it looks like Goose is going to take this, guys. The question is, what was that plague? You hit 1 SCV and 3 lings. You did more damage to your own lings than you did the Terran army. Goose. At this point, Zesky's blaming the lag. He's blaming the weather. He's blaming Australia. He's blaming the Aussie dollar for being so weak. But in the end, it really just comes down to Goose being what we would like to refer to as a good video gamer. And now at this point, Zesky is actually mining nothing. 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 Zesky has $200 in his pocket, and that's it. This CC is gonna come on. Where's the queens? Where's the queens, Goose? Goose, where are the queens? You could be infesting this. Alright. And Goose just needs to macro up, send in another wave, and yeah, get out of my game, bro. I hate to say it, like, obviously, you know, I don't mean like BM, get out of here, right? But like, I think at some point you have to accept, I think this game's a little over. Oh, yeah, the last few SCVs, they're having a bad time. All right, if you have 2 CCs, you should be able to land them together in one spot to crush a building. Like you land one SCV or one CC on this half and the other one on this half, and then it kills the hatchery. That seems totally fair to me. All right, Zesky channeling his inner fantasy. He says, I'm still mining, therefore it's still a game. At some point, Goose is going to figure out a way to make a pylon heart in the middle of the map. That's some old lore if you may or may not know. who was it that did that? Someone did that to Fantasy. They made a pylon heart and surrounded it with cannons, or filled it with cannons. And it was just one of those things. It was like one of the biggest real like get out of my game moments in a big tournament. This CC burnt down. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I kind of like this for Goose. We're getting Yamato. That's cool. Like, that's fancy. Alright. See, what I don't think these spam bots get is that the best viewers are right here watching Zesky tap out. GG! Goose absolutely fighting back after losing his natural like 18 times. Our boy did it. Incredible stuff, guys. GG's to both players. They both absolutely deserve it. Like, straight up, absolutely incredible game. Goose was right. All right, guys. That is, in fact, all I have for you tonight, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find some lovely person who is streaming this game. And we're going to go ahead and send you on over to that person. So let me see, who do we got here? Oh, this is just a funny screenshot that I'll have to share later. Ooh, Sabbath is streaming. Avillo is streaming, guys. Conan is streaming. Conan's a great dude. DMX versus Crossy. That's kind of a banger. You know what? Let's hit up Crossy. I appreciate Crossy. Alright, where is he? There he is on the list. Alright, guys. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it, guys. Guys, CPL is back. We're so back, guys. I hope you're ready, because we got 3 preseason weeks and 10 weeks. 10 weeks, guys. So make sure you hang around. And until next time, I'll see you later.